this is where we'll begin. This is the FBC Heritage Unlimited Museum in Kendleton, Texas. This is the first African American Heritage Museum of Fort Bend County, which is one of the largest counties in Texas, by the way. If you don't know, some of the more popular cities here are Missouri City. That's the most popular city, I should say. There's Fresno, and there's a few other places, all in that area. Sugar Land. We can keep going. We're just filming the area around it now. This is outside of a little town that is precious to me called Needville, as my great grandma and family set up shop there, and that's the legacy of my family. This actually is being filmed not just because it's the only African American heritage museum in Fort Bend County, but also because the curator and the creative mind behind this is my Aunt Mabel. Whatever would we do without you? I used to spend summers with her every summer, and she is now one of the only genealogists in the area who's taken it upon herself to track African American genealogy in Fort Bend County. And now we are entered. It is actually closed right now, but we're getting a sneak peek into the museum. Let us enter. First, I'm going to show you the welcome sign, and we're going to enter the room that we're going to call church. There's the vestibule, the pews. These are actually pews reconstructed from one of the churches in the early 1800s. They found them outside, and they had to take care of reestablishing them and just fixing them up, rejuvenating the look of them. And this is probably only a little smaller than what the churches used to be like. Not much, but this is where the African Americans learned to read and write. And we're just going around, and what you see here is history of some of the oldest and first founded churches, African American churches at that, but still some of the oldest and first founded churches in Fort Bend County. This is amazing. This is what happens when you dedicate your life to history or to something specific for the betterment of the public. For without knowledge, we all know what it says. My people will die for a lack of knowledge. We keep going. We're exiting the church. And now what we have is different events that occurred in Kendleton and around Fort Bend County. You've already missed my aunt's wonderful explanation of many of the things in this museum, but I'm still going to give you a brief viewing, and we're going to wrap it up soon. And we're just going to keep moving. Also, here are the courthouses of Texas. This is where you get all this information from. Well, you have to be a little more diligent than going to the courthouses. But we have here Fort Bend County map, Precinct 1. And we can just keep moving. Some of these things I cannot explain because I have to get out of here. Don't have a lot of time. But we're going to zero in on some of these materials so you can see them. This is actually apparently a will, and this highlighted part right here is where they mention the slaves. I can't get much closer, but we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to speed up through the museum here. This is one of the first African American men to get a piece of land from the government of Texas. And just some everyday tools that were used in life.
And guess where he's from? Gonzales County. I got a bunch of people from down that way. I didn't know he was from there until I read it.
And just more maps
And the reason why
of the area.
I found out about that,
People.
that stone up there.
Anyway,
I went to
support
the
your
library
museum.
when I first came home and pulled this article that said Riverdale.
This is going to go on my video. So
I'm going to put that on display also.
the person you hear in the background is Mabel. My Aunt Mabel there. And continue filming.
And eventually, oops. Oh, and I have family trees too. They are what?
Alright, some time to speed it up a bit. I have to get out of here, sorry. But let's take you to the place where it started. All of this information and her drive started from tracking the genealogy of her own family, which included me. But as you go down these pictures, what you're going to see is my grandma, my Aunt Mabel family, which includes my grandma, my Aisley Foston here to the right, and her husband at the beginning, which is Clarence Huff, and that is Hal, Mabel Huff's sister and brother. And there's my grandma there, that bright lady here. And there's my father, below her, sisters and brothers. And there you go. There's my great-grandma Betty. And this is where it started. It's amazing what dedication and hard work can do. And it also seems to be fun because she never gives up on it. But we're going to stop this footage now. It's kind of long. And I wish I could have imparted more knowledge on you about what we were shooting, but I can only remember certain things. We will have another video clip of this museum. Once again, checking out here from the FBC Heritage Unlimited Museum, Fort Bend County in Kendall, Texas. Curator Mabel Huff and dedicated genealogist. Support your museum. I'll give you a website at the bottom. Bye. Have a good day.